a little background information regarding her. Miko Pickett is a volunteer director for a nonprofit organization founded by her husband, Pig 42 Foundation, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. She and her husband also run a couple of small businesses. She is a James E. Clyburn Fellow and a board member of the Marion County Coordinating Council. Miko loves her family and has been married to her husband, Dominique Pickett, for 32 years. They have 4 children, 2 daughter-in-laws, and 2 grandchildren. She enjoys Southern living, traveling, line dancing, and music. In 2019, Miko retired from a successful 30-year career as an executive in the field of information technology. She retired early to fully embrace her work in the community with Neighbors Helping Neighbors. Neighbors Helping Neighbors runs programs such as Project Disaster Recovery, Annual Toy Drive, and Free Stores. It was through her work and efforts with Project Disaster Recovery that she felt compelled to dedicate her efforts to help her community recover from the disasters of 2015, 2016, and 2018. Her platform is simple, and it is her heart. First, disaster recovery. Miko work since 2016 has been uncovered the need to move forward the process of recovery for the community and address gaps that exist for many community members. Second, minimum wage. Minimum wage in South Carolina has been $7.25 for 12 years. To Miss Miko, this is not acceptable. Please join me in welcoming Miss Miko Pickett. Thank you.
Thank you so much, church. Good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you so much, Pastor Davis, leaders, deacons. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today, to address you for a short period of time. But you know, it's challenging times in America right now. Amen. This day, right? So it's time for an awakening all across our country. Amen. And that awakening has to start at every city, every county, and every state. So yet again, I'm here to say that I am Miko Pickett, and I'm running for State House of Representatives for District 57. So, thank you so much for reading my bio, and I'm sitting there listening to it, and I'm like, yep, that's true, that's true. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself, right? So I am originally a girl from New Jersey, and about 34 years ago, I met the man of my dreams in a McDonald's parking lot. And this man just so happened to be from Mullins, South Carolina. That's what brings me here today. So, that's right, I hear it. So back in 2016, we had decided that we were going to renovate the family home, and we were going to move closer. You know, we were going to have this great place that we can go to the beach, and we can come and we can fellowship with our home church, Mount Carmel Baptist Church in Mullins, and it was going to be a wonderful, great time in life, right? I was a corporate executive still at that time, and that was in May. Then in October, Hurricane Matthew hit. Now, I don't know about you, but it was rough for us. And I know probably a lot of us, either we were impacted, terrified, our houses were damaged, or we knew someone that was in that boat from Hurricane Matthew. So for us, it became an opportunity to really help our community, right? Because we had the background in insurance and technology, I was able to help people with their disaster recovery paperwork. I was able to be the liaison between the federal agencies, the state agencies, insurance companies, and banks. And loved it every day. I still do it to this day. love every opportunity I get to help a neighbor recover. So we continued to do that for some time, and we became empty nesters. And what we realized was that the connection that I had was more closer to the nonprofit and the community than it was to corporate America. So I decided to retire. We prayed about it, and we retired in August of 2019. So in doing so, at that point, church, I still wasn't ready to run for office. I was a James Clyburn graduate, but it wasn't on the top of my mind. After retirement and putting full-time effort into disaster recovery, and really the continued suffering after 3 years in my community, we decided that it was time. It was time for a change. It was time for somebody to step up to the plate and make a difference. And so my platform is simple. First, it is my heart. Thank you so much. It is my heart. My platform is my heart. It's disaster recovery. And there's millions of dollars allocated to our community to recover. The fact that we're not recovered yet is not acceptable in my book. So the second part of my platform is minimum wage. Minimum wage has been $7.25 an hour for 12 long years. Now, I don't know about you, but you can't even get bread for the same price today as you was able to get it for 12 years ago. Amen. So year after year, inflation goes up and up and up, but yet minimum wage stays at $7.25 an hour. Then continuing to look at, there's many situations and issues in our community, which is a wonderful community. Don't get me wrong, I love it here. I wake up every day like I'm on vacation. We are a hometown vibe, no matter where you go, no matter which church I walk into, I'm welcomed and loved. It's just a wonderful time. But at the state level, there's things that need to be done, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm willing and ready to do it. But it's not going to be easy. The people that have been in power for a while, through all the disasters. And I meet a lot of people who don't even know who their representative is. That will not happen with me. I'm here today. I'll be back. When I'm elected, I'll be holding town halls. I will be sure to keep you informed of everything that's going on at the state level and at the state house. So I want to do this. Are you guys in it with me? Yeah. Can't do it alone. It's going to take work, right? The election is on June 9th. And between now and then, I'm going to need volunteers. We are going to be canvassing. I'm going to be speaking at every engagement. I would love to come to your homes to talk about my platform and some other things. If you have a small gathering, I'll be more than happy to come there and talk to you about that. And campaigns, guys, I hate to say it, but they take money. They do. Every flyer we print, every website we put up, that all costs money. And so we are asking the community if you guys can help us with $5. And that will go a long way towards helping our campaign. So why am I doing all this? Why me? Why now? I'm doing it because I care. I care when I drive around our community and I see blue tarp after blue tarp after blue tarp. That means we're not recovered. I care when it rains and I look out my own back window and I see that water getting higher and higher, and I don't know when it's going to stop or if it's going to stop. I'm scared. And if I'm scared, I know my community is scared. I know our children are scared. I care that our children are not given a fair shot. When they graduate and they're looking at a salary of $7.25 an hour, and I know that that salary puts them in poverty at day one. Amen. So they have to work 1, 2, and 3 jobs. Yes. I care when I talk to the grandmother who's caring for her children, for her grandchildren, because the mother has to work 3 jobs to make ends meet. So that, and for those reasons, because I care and because of my heart, I am running for State House of Representatives in District 57, and my name is Miko Pickett, and I thank you so much for your time today.
Yes.